Hello everyone, and welcome to Azuma, where I will be living for several years. Here's the view that I get to see outside my house. There's my new car, 2001 Honda Fit, so it's not new. But for me, it's new. And here's my house. As you can see, it is part of one of two duplexes. Nobody lives in all the other ones, but they are officially the Nakano, which is the area, Kyoin, which is a instructor or educational worker, and Juchaku, which is house. So these are specifically set aside for teachers and other school people. Going inside, we have the Genkon, which is where you come in and take off your shoes. And these are backwards. Toes supposed to be facing a door. That's the appropriate way to do it. When you have guests, you're supposed to do that for them. There's a cabinet that's made to hold shoes. I don't have any of mine in it currently, and I use it to store garbage bags, basically. There's some garbage I inherited from Johnny underneath it. Here are my two trash cans. I actually need a third one, because this is the sheet that shows you how to sort your garbage. It's got little pictures, it's all the burnable stuff, not burnable stuff, and all the crazy stuff that you have to do with the recyclables. Washing them, putting lights back into the box whenever you go to get rid of them, and the batteries go in a special container that goes out like once every year or something stupid. I would just take mine to school because there's a giant bin. And my new vacuum cleaner. It's kind of cool because it detaches from the handle, and the end piece detach, and it becomes a little like handheld thing. And the shoji, which are sliding screens. Sliding. Mine are filled with plastic, not paper, like they would traditionally be. Lead into the dining room. It's currently empty because I haven't bought furniture for the living room yet, so I'm using my dining furniture for my living room. So you see, that's there. Nice big windows you can open up, which is good when it's hot because it actually ventilates a little bit. Little stand that I got from Johnny that's currently holding my internet stuff, plus all kinds of papers I need to fill out tomorrow. And my little kitchen. Very... focus. There it goes. My very little kitchen. You can see here's my tiny little fridge. Currently packed completely full because I inherited some stuff from Johnny. Some sauces and those vegetables and stuff. Plus I just have a lot of things. Luckily I'm getting the fridge that was in Johnny's house on Monday, and it's somewhat bigger, maybe up to the height of here. So I'll have a lot bigger fridge. Freezer. This is the toaster oven. I sprung for the like $80 model because it had the temperature adjustments in Celsius. So I can actually, like, you know, bake things, and there are currently potatoes in there. Getting those ready so I don't have to wait on them to fry in the pan. They actually look like they go a little bit longer. Let's set that over here. Whoop. Okay. Over here, got my hot water dispenser. Very convenient. You just turn the lock off, push the button. Not going to do that. Get water everywhere. And you have hot water always. Mine's on energy saver right now, so it's not very hot. And the rice cooker. Awesome, like $100 fancy pants rice cooker. I got it for like $40 on sale. And the rest of my little cart's just dishes and things. I had to buy that cart because I had nowhere to put these once I got the toaster oven, unless I wanted them to melt. And the sink. It's actually a fairly decent sized sink, but there's only one. And this area where you work is also where you have to dry your dishes. So I have to wash that every night after I'm done cooking and doing wash. Here's my stove. Get ready to make dinner. As you can see the stuff there. Just wait on those potatoes. Stove, you push the button down here in the front. Lights up. It has a couple of settings. It has, like, melt the roof open if I'm not careful. And this low setting that's actually more like, I don't know, maybe like 5 on an electric range, or 6. It's not very low. Trying to make slow cook stuff isn't very good. And some cabinets, not very many. Little more up top, but they're really high. This is maybe 6 inches above the top of my head. And just standing on my tiptoes, I can barely touch that, and so The only thing I have up there are the liners for my drain that I don't even use because they're a pain. And the ventilation fan that I use is like a full house fan sometimes to suck air, the cooler air from outside. My assortment of spices. And about to focus again. Alright, you leave the kitchen, you could come around here. This door looks like the slider, but it doesn't slide. It opens regularly. Leads into the washroom. Here's my vanity. The door holds toothbrushes, a couple of stack things, a light. Sadly, it does not, whenever you turn on the light, it's older and so it doesn't clear away the steam like the newer ones do. But most of the newer ones I've seen, they clear away the steam. Got a little heater behind them. It's very nice. Get a little shower, I don't have to wait for the stupid thing to... It's my washer. See, it's not very big. There's some laundry I did before I left. Need to hang it out, but I'm not in a hurry because it won't dry for 4 days anyways because it's so rainy. It's got a couple different load sizes. Kind of nice. It tells you how much your scooper to fill up for each of them. Wake up. No, bad. Wake up. Okay, see? Tells you the stuff. Got the toilet closet with a little toilet back sink that whenever you flush it, before the water goes in the toilet, comes out there. It's got 2 flush settings. It's got one that you have to hold it, and so you can just clear away the water, and then it's got a huge one that nearly sucks me down along with it. Toilet paper thing is nice, because that's all you do to change toilet paper. Slide in, slide out. Very simple. Alright, over here we have my shower and bathtub together in the same room. Forgot to hang this up, so I'm hanging it up to dry. There's my giant bathtub. Nobody else has a bathtub this big. It's kind of nice. And the wood things I have to lay down on the floor, which normally would be dry, but I forgot to open the window whenever I left yesterday, so it's not dry. But I have to lay those down, and then you have to stack them up or they'll rot. So, but it's better than the concrete. Coming out of there, you can see my laundry hanging out there. My little back porch. Gonna maybe in the spring get some flowers and some huge pots to plant some vegetables. I think you can plant a vegetable in a pot. I hope so. Alright, and this is my bedroom and living room. It currently has what's going to become my dining room furniture in it. Minus this. This is my bedside stand. That was like $7 or $8 and really ugly. Well, I guess not really ugly, but I didn't like it, so I put some hand towels over top of it. Looks a little better. And my old TV that's getting replaced by a nice $800 Sony Bravia that I got for $400. Some good sales in Japan. Fan. This little area at night, I put the furniture from over here in here. Then in the morning, I open it up and it becomes a little breakfast area. Hope it may get a desk for back there. It closes off from the rest of the room via these sliders. And I slid them backwards. So I'm going to have to fight with that later because it doesn't like when they go backwards. And window. It's kind of blocked out, which sucks because this is the best view right here. But if you have the window open, it's not bad. You get the view of my car too. And my giant closets, they go from floor to ceiling and from one end of the room to the other. And we'll open them up. Sorry, they look really messy because I was trying to find stuff yesterday. But they're very large. And in this one, this is what you do with your futon. Is you fold it up, you shove it in the closet. Because if you leave it on the tatami will absorb the water and it'll rot. Which isn't good because tatami's expensive because a lot of it's still handmade. And mine's brand new, so I don't want to rot it. As you can see, it's like a woven grass. It feels amazing. It's nice and soft. Your house always smells good. And air conditioner. That's been a lifesaver because there are a couple of times where I came home and that only works in here really. I can't open the door but it doesn't keep up. But I was in the kitchen with my shirt off and a towel tied around my head because I was sweating so bad. Would you focus already? There it goes. Which was really uncomfortable and nasty. So I moved all my stuff. I had it in there and I moved it in here because it was much more comfortable. And that concludes my apartment.